Hello everyone, this is Ramakrishnan. So I am going to explain my project. What I did is in the property listing application. So the application has been React as a front end and the Python as a backend. So I will go through the application how I can easily explain to the end users, right? So this is the environment which I am using for the complete application. So front end will be like it will be a front end and this is a back end. It will combine into the single folder. This will be the application main folder, right? So if you want to run the application, we need to start the backend and front end one by one. So first I will go through the backend process. So the backend is I have used as in Python as a language. Okay, then what I have to do is I have to open a new terminal. From this terminal, we have to run a few commands to open our application, right? So by default, it will point it to the default environment. So it doesn't have any major configuration over there. That's the reason you are getting this warning message. Now we have to move on to the backend folder. Yeah. So from here, I have to first run this Python environment. So nothing is but the dot window is an environment which is layer on top of it only the application will run. Okay, the API and all. So now I am running this command to kick off that API, backend API. It will create a .when environment, and on over top of this, the application will start over there. Yeah, so now it's completed. Now I'm going to run the next command. So this is for the security exception because by default the application will have a security exception and all. So further we have to run this command to run the application without any major issues here. And then we have to install the pip. So pip is some command which is used in the Python. Yeah. So for that we need to have a requirement document. Like when you see our environment, we can see that requirement text, right? So what are the things we have to start over here? So yeah. So the fast API, unicorn, UV icon, and what are the dependencies of that? They will mention here in the text document. From this, the application will get everything ready. So now the finally we are going to run the application, I mean backend API. So for that we have to give this command uvcon main reload. When you run this command, the fast API will run through this URL. Yeah. So now what I will do, I will copy that URL here and paste it in my environment. Yeah. So if you see right, if you put docs, so because basically the docs is an basic stuff. Here you can see all the listing APIs, like listing APIs and what are the params we have to do. And from this, we can able to give a query param and we can check that the response request and response everywhere. Yeah. So now our API is started from the backend. Now I have to open the front end. So for that, I have a command over here, terminal. So from here, we have to go to the front end folder, and from here we have to just run the npm run dev, so which is will start the application from the front end. Okay. Yeah, so the application is running on the port number 5173. Now I'm copying this URL and pasting it in our browser. Yeah, the application is loading. Yeah, so this is the simple page which will going to use a property listing page. So what I did is this is a header page, and below is the footer one. Then we have some small content over there, and also it has a banner which is populating with three different categories and all. And below that we are listing our properties, like what are the property name and how would it be the description of each one, and how many price is there. And so if you click, so from here we have a add listing button. From here we can able to add number of listing here. So this is the basic thing. So if you want to search any uh, specific property, then we can search it here, and you can search it here. So this will populate the filter one. Now if you want to remove the filter, and you can just click an icon and it will remove that search filter. And also you can take you to the view details page. Here we can see the property name and the property location, and what is the price button, and what is the description about this property, and we have a back icon. When you click on the generate AI, it will take you to that general things like it will accommodate all the description into a single summary. Yeah. So now I am going back to the previous page. It will list onto here. So this is the simple page. Now what I'm doing is, currently we have four properties, right? I will add one more property. Yeah, so here I have to give a property name. uh, I will, yeah, for testing purpose I will give a 3 bhk apartment. Yeah, and I'm saying $3,000, and location will be Trenton, New Jersey. And I have to, yes, then I have to give some comments over there. Yeah, so just as this is here, 3 bhk apartment with amenities. Yeah, yeah, just for testing performance giving that. So now I'm saving this property. Now what happened is it automatically saved and redirected the particular property page. Now if you are going to generate this thing like yeah, this is a PHP property and highlights will be a good value and location, it will be automatically generated for the AI curve. Now if you go to the home page, now you can see, right? So the property which I mentioned here, it will becomes with the last data will be comes under the first one. Yeah, so it will be on the descending order. So this is what the application will be. And here we have placed a logo under, and it has a footer. Yeah, so I will go through the uh, test scripts and all with the happy flow and the negative flow in a next video. Thank you so much.